All right, so we're almost done with our application. We just want to make it so we can see our comments now for the post section. So let's go to our post.js file, which is our component, and we're gonna want to loop through the comments, because remember, that's an array that's part of the post collection, and from there we're gonna loop through, and then we're gonna output a component called comment item. So let's go right under where we have our comment form, and I'm gonna have a div here with the class of comments, and then let's map through our comments. So post.comments, and we'll do .map. So for each comment, let's go ahead and show a comment item, which we're going to create. And this needs a key. So the key, we'll go ahead and use the ID. And then we, of course, pass in the comment as a prop. And then we also want the post ID. So let's pass that in as well. So post ID, and we can get that from post._ID. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and bring this in even though I haven't created it yet. So comment item, comment item. All right, so let's create that in our post folder. So new file, comment item.js. All right, so what we're going to do here, let's first of all bring in the stuff we need. So we're going to use a fragment at some point, so we'll bring that in. Okay, we're gonna use connect because we're gonna have a delete comment action. So let's at least import connect for now. All right, and then let's see, we're also going to use a link, so I'm going to import link from our router. And for props, so we passed in a couple things. We passed in a post ID, we passed in the comment, which I'm going to destructure and pull out the ID, the text, the name, avatar, the user, and the date. Okay, and we're also going to bring in the auth state. I guess we'll do that first. So let's go down here and say connect, and pass in here, let's do map state to props, and we will have a delete comment action, but we don't have it yet, so I'll just put some empty curly braces. And then let's create map state to props, and we're going to bring in the auth state. So let's say state.auth. Okay, and as far as prop types, we have post ID, which I believe we're passing in as a number, and what else? We have our comment, which is an object, PTOR, and then we have our auth state, which is also an object. All right, and we have to add auth up here as well. And let's see, for the actual JSX, I'm going to go to Sublime Text, and let's go to post.html and go down to, let's see, there's our form, and then we have a class of comments. We already put that within our post component, so we want one of these divs, one of these comment items. So I'm going to grab that and paste that in here. And we can actually return this directly or implicitly. Okay, and let's see. So we obviously profile HTML. We don't want that. We're going to change this to a link. And let's say and we want this to go to the user's profile. So we're going to use backticks here and say /profile/ and then we have access to the user ID that comes from the comment. All right, and then we can put the avatar here. So let's replace this with avatar, and here's where we'll put the name. Okay, and then this will be the text. And we have the date here. So for the date, I wasn't initially going to put the date, but we will. So let's bring in moment. Yeah, import moment from React moment. And we have access to date, so what we'll do is just put in right here moment and format, and let's set that to year, month, day, and then within here we can put in the date. All right, so let's save this and see if it shows up. There we go. And you can comment on your own post, because obviously if you want to have a discussion with the person, we could say like, "Hi John, how are you?" There we go. So now let's make it so that we can delete a comment, which I actually, honestly, I forgot that we already added that action. So we already have it. So we can just bring that in. So say delete comment. Oops, we want to do // actions post. And let's add delete comment right here. And let's add it down here. Okay, and as a prop type. Okay, so we're going to put this right below this paragraph with the date. So let's put some curly braces in here, and let's say if we brought in the auth, remember that. So we want to make sure that auth is not loading. So let's say if not auth dot loading and user, we want to make sure it's the actual user that made the comment. So we want to make sure that that's equal to the logged in user. So auth dot user dot underscore ID, and then we'll use ampersand, which is basically saying, so then we can go ahead and add a button, and let's add to this button an on click. So in the on click, we're going to call delete comment, and that takes in the post ID, which you can get from just post ID because we passed that in, and also the comment ID, which we can get from underscore ID. All right, and then let's say type equals button, and let's give it a class name just to style it a little bit. So class is BTN and BTN-danger. Okay, actually I don't want to, there we go. So within here, I want to have an icon. It's just going to be like a delete icon. So we're going to say I with the class of FAS and FA-times. And that should do it. Why is this? Oh, I forgot the N. All right, so let's save that and let's go back. So you can see that the delete button is only on our own comment. So I'm going to go ahead and click it and we get comment removed. Good. All right, so our functionality is complete. We've hit all the endpoints. We have our UI all done. We can, create accounts, create profiles, edit profiles, add experiences, add credentials. We can create posts, create comments. So in the next video, we're going to start to look at deployment. We're going to use Heroku, which is basically what's called a PaaS, or a platform as a service. It allows us to easily host Node.js applications. So we'll talk a little bit about that in the next section.